A warm good morning to everyone. My name is Ansa Shafi, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, KMM College, will be the host for the day. Thank you all for joining us for today's webinar on fresh graduate and job opportunities abroad. This international webinar is hosted by the Department of Management Studies, KMM College. This webinar will be an opportunity for fresh graduates to interact with an international resource person for understanding the global employment opportunities. So before moving on with the webinar, we'll have a small introduction about our college, KMM. KMM College of Arts and Science is one of the largest self-financing institution approved by AICTE and Government of Kerala and affiliated by MG University, Kottayam. KMM College is presently offering 20 programs, both undergraduate and PG programs under 9 departments. We have courses such as BCom, BBA, BCA, BSc Apparel and Fashion Design, BCom Logistics, and we have MCom, MBA, MCA, MSc, and MA courses. Our Department of Management Studies was established in 2008, and now it is a premium business school in Kerala, which has an inevitable record of consistently molding management professionals who occupy leading position in organizations in India and abroad. We actually have been conducting a 2-year MBA program affiliated to MG University and approved by AICTE. We basically concentrate on students' overall development. For the overall development of the students, we have been organizing certain clubs such as Anti-Ragging Cell, we have the Women's Cell, Entrepreneurship Club, Film Club, Management Club, Commerce Club, and many more. And we have a well-equipped placement cell which works to educate, connect, and advise students about internship and job opportunities. We KMM College will work together to inspire young students to build up the career and transform themselves into a good human being. So this is what a college is. And now I would like to welcome Ms. Usha Thomas, our HOD, Department of Management Studies, for the welcome address. And she's all over joining from Dubai. And over to you, ma'am.
Hi, Ansa ma'am.
Yes, Usha ma'am. Yes.
Yeah, nice meeting you after a while. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
A very good morning to one and all. Today is a very prestigious day for KMM College of Arts and Science, Trikakara, Cochin. We have conducted a large number of webinars, national webinars within this period, and this is the first international webinar, and so it is a remarkable day for each and every member of KMM College. Every graduate student looking forward to having a good placement in a reputed organization. But whether they are able to find and explore the opportunities in and around the world. This webinar on fresh graduates and job opportunities abroad is our sincere attempt to inculcate in students the scope of career opportunities available in the contemporary global business arena. Let me come to my duty. First of all, I would like to welcome the very honorable manager of KMM College, Shri A.M. Abu Bakker sir. He has always been motivating and supporting us, which is reflected in the growth of KMM College. Welcome, sir. Today we have the very honorable Mr. Kanu Bakker, the chief guest and keynote speaker of the day. I would like to give a briefing about his profile. He is the head of marketing and retail development in Abu Dhabi Cooperative and SPAR International UAE. He has been known as a highly energetic corporate professional with proven track record in senior management positions in retail, corporate relations, and management consulting for the past 20 years. He is enriched with international experience and expertise in management consulting, as well as training corporate executives in various parts of the world, including USA, Europe, Middle East, and India. Mr. Kanu Bakker is one of the top speakers on leadership management in various international forums, and he was listed as one of the best 10 Kerala-based corporate executives in the UAE by DSF approved agency. My privilege to welcome Mr. Kanu Bakker on behalf of KMM College and particularly the Department of Management Studies. I am very much pleased to welcome the very honorable Mr. Kanu Bakker to the webinar. Welcome, sir. Next, I would like to welcome our principal, Dr. P.V. Sumitran, the pillar of the college, is an amiable personality. Welcome, sir. And also, I would like to welcome Vice Principal Aneep sir for the entire support to conduct this webinar. I would like to welcome and appreciate our very respected director, Dr. P.M. Naushad, for the great initiative taken to organize this international webinar in KMM College. Welcome, sir. Next is our assistant director, Sir Munas Nasser, the person behind the success of every program in KMM College. Welcome, sir. And I would like to welcome Mr. Sabit, the technical staff, for providing the technical support, without which this webinar wouldn't have been a reality. And I am pleased to welcome all my colleagues and all the faculty members who represent different colleges and institutions, and all the students and all other officials to the webinar. Have a fruitful day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Usha ma'am. So we will start on with the webinar. So before the webinar, just a little instruction. If you have any question, you can type them in the chat box and it will bring up, and I will be bringing up the question after the presentation to the speaker. And we will also have time for the question at the end. So over to Kanu Bakker, sir. Shall we start the webinar, sir?
Oh, yes. Am
Yes.
I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
The video is also correct.
Yes.
Okay. Respected manager, principal, vice principal, the director, the vice director, the faculty members, and all the office bearers, the other staff of KMM College, and also my dear students. I'm indeed very much glad to associate with a vibrant, platform of youngsters, graduates, and postgraduates. And preferably, I always interact with students. Being an online webinar, that is a lot of limitations is there. But even then, in this particular session, I'm going to give you an inaugural speech or opening remark to all of you. And I would like to have more questions from your side so that to make the session more interactive and productive. So we all know that, so treat this particular section as the, an interactive section. I prefer that. So you are welcome to ask any questions of your choice. Even you can ask me in Malayalam as well. I have no problem in answering the questions of whatever way, particular to this topic, or any questions related to the topic as well. Now, we all know that the whole world is under the clutches of the pandemic COVID-19. And now the new variant also appearing and is spreading across UK and other part of the world. At the same time, we also know that we have been struggling for the last 1 year. And hopefully, the whole world is struggling to emerge. And we are waiting to return to the normal. Believe me, this normal will not be the same as we were experiencing before. This normal will be different. Now, considering the present scenario, the government of various countries are pumping a huge chunk of money to the economy, to boost the economy, to reinforce the economy, to make the trade on. And we are expecting that the economy will be normal very soon. We are also hoping for that. But considering the topic, we all know that people are struggling. The companies across the globe, they are on a field of downsizing. They are cutting the cost, they are cutting the overhead and hiring and everything. That doesn't mean that there are opportunities not available or not. There are a lot of opportunities are available. The post-COVID will be the era of opportunities. Let me tell you a very recent survey by the World Economic Forum. It says that in the next 10 years, 1.2 billion people will be entering into the job market, wherein you have, I can say, 400 million job is waiting for you. That means 1 out of 3 will get a chance. That doesn't mean that there is no opportunity. There are a lot of opportunities are there. I am going to divide this particular session into 2. The one is the opportunities available across the globe, and also the other, what we can do to grab these opportunities. So being youngsters, the graduates members and the postgraduates members, I think this will be useful for all of you. If you have any queries, you can ask me. You are at liberty to ask me the question as well. Now, myself is Kanu Bakker. I am working as the head of marketing and retail development of Abu Dhabi Corp as well as Spar International. Spar International is a company having, they have shopping centers, hypermarkets, supermarket across 52 countries. And we always interact with the members of various part of the world and during our Spar conferences. And I'm one of the speakers for that particular forum. So considering the awareness, the improvement of the whole sectors, the availability of a job, I can tell you very frankly that there are lots of opportunities available. The only thing is that how you're going to grab it. For example, now as you youngsters, graduates and postgraduates, you may not be interested in a blue collar job because this you are saying it's for unskilled and semi-skilled people. But at the same time, you guys are interested in having for a white collar job. But there is a particular segment between the blue collar as well as the white collar, it's called the pink collar, where there is a lot of opportunities are available. For example, in hospitality industries, retail, banking, aviations, and everywhere, customer service, public relations, data management, digital management, data handling, all these sectors is going to be open up. And there are also a lot of potentialities for the white collar job. A lot of opportunities will be available, taking into account of US, Canada, UK, and Europe, even Asia, Middle East, for example. There are a lot of opportunities are available. Now, the only thing is that if the opportunities are available, how you're going to grab it. For example, last month, LinkedIn has conducted an international seminar on global trend in recruitment. Around 20 to 25 CEOs across the globe have participated in that particular seminar. They concluded that companies are looking for candidates having soft skill as well as work flexibility. These are the two particular connotations they used. The candidate with the soft skills as well as work flexibility. These are the two parameters that are highlighted. If anybody, though they have very good education, they should have a very good soft skill to grab the job, as well as they should have a work flexibility. And today's my session, rather than focusing on the opportunities, if you can ask me a question on what are the sectors, the opportunities are available, which field, what segment, what area, I can tell you in due course based on your questions. Now I'm going to highlight an area how you're going to grab. As you know that when management consultant, they come to interact with seminar with the youngsters, they'll ask two questions. What is the difference between informed as well as formed? Informed means you get information across the globe that what is happening, the situation management, everything is available. But at the same time, are you formed to grab the opportunities? So how can we form ourselves? I was interacting to a seminar at the University of Pennsylvania in US, a group of freshers and postgraduate students. They asked me this question, so how can we form ourselves to grab the opportunities? So I presented a particular paper in which how you can grab the opportunities available across the globe. I've mentioned three important points. That is, if you have a mindset, skill set, and network, you can able to grab the opportunities. Again, I'm repeating, you should have a mindset, you should have a skill set, and you should have a network to grab the opportunities. Let me talk on the skill set. What do you mean by mindset? What do you mean by mindset? Every graduates or every postgraduate should set an aim in their life, either in his or her life, for the next 5 years, or the next 2 years, or the next 3 years, or the next 5 years, where I will be, what I should do. It has to be done properly. Now, with 20 years of experience in personality development and career enhancements, we developed a concept called HAIL, H-A-I-L. If you adopt this particular concept of HAIL, definitely you can have a vision in your life. H stands for honesty, A stands for authentic, I stand for integrity, and L stand for love. They're very clear. H stand for honesty, A stand for authenticity or authentic, I stand for integral, and L stand for love. Now, If you are honest in yourself, you should be honest in setting your aim in your life. You should evaluate yourself, who you are, what is your strength, and what is your weakness. Now, if you have honesty, that will boost your confidence. The confidence will generate positive mind. Positive mind will lead to happiness, and happiness makes you more productivity. The study by the Harvard Business School, if a person is having happiness, he can be 12% more productive than the other people. So, to have an aim in your life, to grab the whole across the world, to grab the opportunities across the world, you should have an aim in your life with the technique of HAIL, HAIL. That is, first is called honesty. The second one is authentic. Be yourself. Be genuine. Don't be act fake. Use your own wisdom to select a particular objectives or particular object in your life. Integrity means you should have a moral value while setting a name in your life, respecting your parents, respecting your elders, and respecting everybody. And love means love yourself first. So, if you have a mindset based on the principles of HAIL, definitely you can able to grab the opportunities. I can explain you more on confidence building, blah, blah things. You can ask me questions based on that. I'm just giving you points. You can ask me questions because I don't like to be a monotonous person talking by myself. So you can ask me questions. I'm just giving you points. So HAIL is a very important principle where people use across the globe and they succeed in their life as well. Now, considering the skill set, the first I told you mindset. Now, considering for the skill set, I know that you guys are very good academic background. You remember I told you during the global trend in recruitment, the companies are preferring not only academic expertise. They need people who have very good soft skills. They should have an attitude of work flexibility. So they are preferring for that. There comes, you need to have a very good, you should sharpen your skills. You should have very good soft skills. If you search Google or across all the digital platform or social media platform, you can get hell lot of skills that you can adopt in your life. But I'm going to tell you something very simple, which is being surveyed by the London School of Business. The skills of 21st centuries are very similar. There are 7 skills. It's called 3 R's and 4 C's. 3 R's and 4 C's. The 3 R's are reading, writing, and arithmetic. I don't think you need more explanation on that. It's called reading, writing, and arithmetic. There are other 4 C's very important in this particular part of the world to grab the opportunities across the globe is the 4 C's. One is communication, the second is collaboration, the third is creativity, and the fourth is critical thinking. Now you have to understand whether you have these skills in yourself. Otherwise, it is very difficult to grab the opportunities. You have to spend time. An average person is going to spend around 90,000 hours in his lifetime to work. So for working 90,000 hours, at least you should spend 20 to 25 hours to understand what are these soft skills, what are the 4 C's: communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking. These are the 4 skills, the kind of 4 soft skills companies are looking forward. If you have this, definitely you can grab the opportunity because you have the academic strength, you have academic qualifications. This soft skill will make you mold yourself, will make you formed, make you fine-tune yourselves. So this is very important to grab the opportunities across the globe. We interact with CEOs, COOs, CFOs, and everybody is looking for people who can understand what exactly they need. Now come to communication. Communication, you all know that, exchange of ideas between people. Now, if you're able to convince yourself, because for the last 20 years, I've interviewed more than You can say there are more than 3,000 candidates from various parts of the world. And I can tell you, Malayalis are the best. But Malayalis have very good academic qualifications. But when they come to an interview board, they don't know how to sell themselves. They lack confidence. They lack communication. This is one of the basic things. You know that the first 90 seconds of the candidate will decide the fate of a candidate in an interview. It's got only 90 seconds. So you should know how to speak, how to give an opening remark, how to interact properly, how to communicate them properly, what exactly they want. Because we Malayalis, we always have the feel that, okay, if I talk in English, I may feel that my grammar will be wrong, what the other people will think, whether my language is good or bad. So this kind of attitude has to be erased from your system. Look at the people around us, the vegetable sellers, the fish sellers, you know, how confident they are to communicate, to convince ourselves. So you should have very good communication skill in yourself. The communication is very, very important. If you don't have communication, if you don't have good convincing capacity to convince the interviewer, you are going to lose the interview. So please spend time, talk by yourself, talk to your friend. Forget about grammar. Grammar, you know, it's a grammar, you can say that it is spoken English is a grammarless and phraseless English. The receiver should get a message. If you have a grammar problem, don't be take it as so serious. Express yourself, talk, whatever way you can, please talk to them. So communication is very, very important. The second one is collaboration. You should know how to work with people. You should understand the pulse of the people, in what tempo you should talk, what way you should analyze. Now you have to be able to collaborate people. You should have certain skills that is also very much required. If somebody asks me a question on collaboration, I can explain you more. Now coming to creativity. The creativity, different people have different observations. Creativity means generating original ideas. If you have problems, if you want to have a good life in your careers, make sure that you have to find the options, various options, and evaluate the options and go for the best one. That is called creativity. If you are open and creative, you should be able to see the world in a different angle and what are the opportunities available whether others cannot. That should be your attitude. You should be open and more creative and look at the world in a different angle with your own strength, your own capabilities. Definitely you're going to win. The next one is critical thinking. That is called, it's a technical word, it's an evaluation of objectives. You have to evaluate the pros and cons of your decisions. What job will be good for you and what job will not be good for you, and what to have a judgments. So you should evaluate the objectives on a technical perspectives. So these are the four important tools, important soft skills the companies are looking for. It's called communication. A person with a good academic background, with a good communication skill, is going to grab the opportunities. A person with a good academic background, with the communication, with the collaboration skill, he will be more acceptable. A person with education background, with all these four skills, communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking, they are going to win the world. So I'm telling you again, it's a very small opening remark, and the whole world is open for you. There is horizons of opportunities for you. I can tell you each and every deep sections, each and every segments of the job opportunities if a particular question arises. And believe me, with my experience in 20 years, with having experience of 52 countries across the globe, I'm telling you, there is lots and lots of opportunities are available. The only thing that you should have a mindset, you should have a skill set, and you should have a good network. Associate with people who are better than you. Talk to them, understand them, what exactly the world requires. You should have a good network of people. Don't have a connectivity or a relation with the people with a negative mind. Negative mind will always kill your enthusiasm. You should be a positive mind. Only positive mind can explore things. Only positive mind can make you happy. Happiness only give you more productivity. So If you have a mindset with the HAIL principles, HAIL, H, honesty, authentic, integral, and love, and you should have these 7 skills. You should know how to read properly, how to write properly. You should have a use of arithmetic in everything. Use your common sense arithmetics. Then you have all these 4 skills: communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking. Believe me, you are going to be the successful person to have a great career. In every segment, opportunities are available. For example, especially for girls, a lot of health sector is one of the sectors where you can grab the opportunities. A lot of opportunities are coming. Retail industries, service industries, aviation, event management, content management, digital marketing, and everywhere you name it, there are opportunities. But the problem is that don't think that you have only academic background. The academic background is a stepping stone to get into the interview board. If you don't know how to convince the interviewer, if you don't know how to sell yourself, how to listen properly, how to talk to them, you are going to lose the interview. Please, so make sure that we make sure that with a positive mind, with a pleasant mind, definitely you are going to win. You are going to grab the best opportunities in your life. Let all of you have a very good mindset, very positive mindset. The mindset has to be based on this HAIL principle only. Otherwise, definitely you are going to lose the interview. Please be honest by yourself. All people may not be perfect, so you have to know what is your strength, what is your weakness. Based on that, set a goal based on the HAIL principle: honesty, authentic, integral, and love. And there are 7 other skills which interviewer looking for. It's not my observation. This is being surveyed by the Harvard Business School. They said the people with these skills, definitely it will be an added advantages to their academic background. Definitely they are the people who are going to grab the opportunities. Now the platform is for you. Please come back to me. Any questions? I can explain you. I can be with you 1 hour, 2 hour, no problem at all. So the question has to be on the subject, and even related to the subject, I can able to answer you well. Thank you so much.
You can actually send your questions in the chat box so that I could tell it to the speaker. Any questions? You can definitely ask questions.
Even the faculty members or the management, they can ask me a question on that. I can able to answer you very well.
So some of the students have told me to ask some questions. So they really want to know what the job opportunities that is prevailing abroad with a person who has completed MBA in operations.
Okay, so good questions.
Yeah.
See, I'll answer this question in 4 angles. Look at the Middle East. Now, Middle East people are looking for fresh graduates. You know, during COVID, they downsized so many opportunities. You know, so many people, they have been downsized because they have a cost-cutting problems. Now, these posts are going to emerge. If a graduate, I told you, if the MBA graduates with operations, there are a lot of sections are available. He can be joined in retail. He can join in banking. He can join in aviations, and there are recruitment agencies are available. Basically, you know, you have to apply through their official websites, and those companies have a department called the Talent Acquisition Department. If the candidate has a good track record of academic background, definitely they are going to call them. And the Middle East have a lot of opportunities because of the post-COVID. There are new sections are available. People, they need freshers with the less salary. There are senior people, they have downsized, considering that they need to have a cost cutting. So that's why they removed a couple of senior staff. They just maintain very few people who have very good experience and expertise. So they need freshers to be join the departments in a very good salary. Now, considering the European market or Canada, these they're also the MBAs are good in retail sector, because retail industries and hospitality industries and healthcare, these are the three sectors are booming across the globe. There are a lot of opportunities available in healthcare as well. So companies need fresh graduates. As I told you, they should have the soft skill is very important. Even if you have a very good education, please spend some time to understand the soft skills. So MBAs in operation are welcome everywhere. There are opportunities are available. Definitely, they can have a good feature for that.
Okay, thank you, sir. You have a lot of questions, and
Go
all
for it.
all the questions is related to job opportunities, like
Okay.
job opportunities for MCA students, like MCom, BCom. So everybody wants to know what are the job opportunities
Okay.
currently available in
Okay.
abroad. Yeah.
Now let's talk about the commerce students. Commerce basically a BCom. You know, you will have a BCom in finance or BCom in accounting or BCom in cooperation. MCom maybe in finance or in cooperation. Because I'm also an MCom graduate. I studied MCom in Government Arts College. Dr. Naushad was my teacher. He taught tax for me as well as commercial law. I have a great respect on him. So BCom and MCom, these people, they are basically in accounts. You know, believe me, in Middle East, in other part of the world, the chances for accounts professional are very less, because in a company will have one or two accountant or account assistant, or otherwise the company should be a big company with a lot of departments. So if you are a BCom graduates, you will be able to get a chance as accounts assistant in companies, but there should be some allied course, tallies and other kind of things. You have to be expertise on that. So MCom student, yes, they have here in Middle East and other part of the world, they are looking for some experience for accounts professional, at least a 1 year or 2 year experience in locally with in Kerala and other place. They will get more chance, because these people should know how to close an accounts. They should prepare the financial statements. They should know the reconciliation, because we studied in commerce and all bank reconciliation and profit and loss account and balance sheet. And there is ratio analysis, everything that you have academic background. When we come to the practical world, the scenario is entirely different. Every organization have a custom-made account package. So you should be able to know. So that is what I'm telling. Don't the BCom graduates and MCom graduates, don't think of going abroad now, unless you don't have 1 or 2 year experience locally in Kerala or other part of India, so that you can able to answer the interviewer very well. So first get some experience locally, then go for it. Otherwise, I'll tell you an example. There is a difference between the graduates from Kerala and other parts of India, for example. The other parts of India, for example, the graduates from Mumbai, Delhi, or Bangalore or Chennai, they have the good communication power in English language. They may not be good in the practical knowledge. For example, one person from Kerala and one person from Delhi, for both the people may be selected. Because of the language improvements, the person from BCom in Mumbai may get a job for 2,000 dirhams in Middle East. The person from Kerala, he is very good track record, but since he is not able to convince the interview, he may get 1,500 dirhams as a salary. After 3 months, the Kerala man became workaholic. He will improve a lot. By the time he'll come to know that that person is from Delhi, he is getting 2,000 dirhams. I am getting 1,500 dirhams. Why? Because I am doing quite good. So there comes the frustration start. That's what I'm telling people from Kerala. They are very workaholic. They can do and they can shoulder any kind of responsibilities. When they come to work for abroad or other part of the world, they should have at least minimum 1 or 2 years experience from locally, so that they'll get the advantages. Is that very clear to you?
Yes, sir. I think the question has been answered by sir. So there is another question which Akhila M has asked, that she's a student with IT background who is dreaming to get a job in abroad. So could you please give an advice for a student who has an IT background?
See, IT job basically have a lot of opportunities everywhere. But there comes also the, what firm you're looking for it. Believe me, in the people in Middle East or Far East or Europe and UK, they are not looking for fresh graduate from college. They are looking for some people with at least some experience. For example, if I want to recruit a person, I need to spend a hell lot of money from my side. I should provide a workstation, all the infrastructure I should spend. So I don't need somebody who has a freshers, so that I should teach him or her to get her equipped. So I may not have that much time to spend on that. So every part of the world, they are looking for experienced people. Experience, not big years of experience. So I have a request to youngsters: at least you work somewhere. Don't think of your salary. Let have an experience and exposure. What is happening in the business world? If you have an experience and exposure, at least for 1 or 2 years, don't think of your salary as a stipend. For example, Techno Park and Info Park in Kochi and all, they have a lot of companies are there. Be there for 1 year or 6 months. Try to learn what is happening in the industries, so that when somebody is having a job abroad, somebody having an opening abroad, they will ask you, they will prefer a person with bit experience than the others. So experience counts. So that is what I'm telling. So you should at least work for 1 year in any firm, in any IT firm, any firm. So try to get some experience, then you work for it. Because companies, they don't have patience. Maybe government sector, they have patience. Companies, they want people who can produce from the first day. So they will give you training for sure. They will give you orientation for sure, but you should have some experience as a practical experience. Definitely, they will prefer. So I request the youngsters: don't jump into the job abroad. Please spend around 20 years of your life, or for studying. Maybe a lady or a boy of 20 to 23 years, he may be looking for a job. You're so young. There are a lot of years to come for your life. So don't get trapped for a smaller job. So dream for a big job based on the principles of AIL. Have a little experience in any of the industries, in anywhere. So try to acquaint yourselves, so that you can able to place well in another part of the world. So don't jump into job immediately. Have some experience in any firm, irrespective of the nature of the job. Try to get experience and then apply for it. But anywhere in the world, even for freshers, they're looking for people with at least 6 months to 1 year experience, so that they will have an added advantage. So try to have minimum 1 year's experience, then apply for it.
Okay, so I think Akhila has got the answer. So one more question that Ranjana Ratha Krishnan has asked. She's actually doing fashion designing, and she wants a job in South Korea. So what is the opportunities there? That is a question that she wants to know, and how she can grab the job in South Korea.
To be very honest, because I visited South Korea twice, because we have SPAR International working there. I don't have much knowledge on South Korea. And definitely, I'll come back to you by discussing with my colleagues in South Korea, because I don't have that much knowledge on the market of South Korea, because we have only 2 operations there. I hardly visited twice in the last 20 years. Definitely, I've noted that points. I will come back to in fashion designing in South Korea. Yes, I'll come back to. Give me time, and if you can get her a WhatsApp or email, no better, I'll send it to you. You can forward her. Give me a weekday, please. Week time.
Yes, sir. So
So sorry,
Ranjana definitely.
sorry for that, because I don't know that.
Oh, that's absolutely fine. Yes, sir. So there are questions that has been asked by students. So from which website they can actually find out genuine jobs, like websites or portals?
Okay, that's a good question. Believe me, there are a lot of fake portals available across the world. People are getting cheated. Don't do that. There are companies. Go to the official website of companies. For For example, if which industry you are looking for. For example, I know one person who did nuclear engineering from US, and he was trying everywhere to get a job. But finally, their parents knows me in Malayali Kerala Social Center in Abu Dhabi. They approach us. The nuclear engineering is one of the very precision, very good technology, but they don't know how to. There are a couple of companies in UAE, for example, Sham UAE, Mubadala and all. There are opportunities. So he got placed. So it depends upon what industry you are looking for. What is your dream job? Now, what is your expertise? What is your academic background? So on that basis, divide the industries, select the industries. You have to apply through their official website. And definitely big companies, they have a department called talent acquisition departments. They have designated people assigned for that particular purpose. Definitely they will have the opportunities, and they will call you if they need somebody. So don't get cheated by the fake recruitment portal. And believe me, in Middle East, in any part of the world, don't give a single rupees for visa. Nobody charge money for visa. Only the recruitment agency are getting money. In my company, for example, we are in Abu Dhabi Corp, and if you have anybody there, relatives there in Abu Dhabi, if you have anybody who is on visit visa in Abu Dhabi, who is in visit visa Abu Dhabi the next 1 month, please communicate to them. Graduates, we need around 60 people required. I'm on the recruitment side. If you have any friends in Abu Dhabi, UAE, who is having a visit visa, please communicate to them to contact my email. I can help them. There is no problem. So nobody charge money. There are good companies are available. Depends upon what vacancies are available. You please apply through their official website, and they will be able to help you. Yes.
Thank you, sir. One more question, sir, from
Now go for
Sabana.
more question. I have another 40 minutes. You can ask questions, no problem. Yeah.
Yes. So Sabana ma'am, part of our management, she's a part of our management. So she has asked a question. So she want to know that if there is any certification or courses that can be included to the regular university curriculum for the students for better job, or to get them job
See,
ready.
basically, this is one of the limitations in the education system of Kerala. The soft skill training is not part of any academic curriculum. So basically, KMM is a good institution with an academic background. Why can't you start a department called soft skill development department? Invite some industry people, give orientation, give them. Now that will boost the confidence of the people, because you cannot academician for you are academic people. You are very good on your subjects. I have no doubts on that. But along with the academics, invite some people from the industries at least once in a month. Give some orientation of business practicalities. People will get more advantages to grab the opportunities. There are, I don't know any universities in Kerala providing the certification of soft skill development, but there are companies, there are universities abroad. Abroad they are having certification, but these certificates are not being approved by any affiliated body or the embassy and all. So it depends upon the institute who are providing. Provided you have a good faculty who understand the international market, the practice of international market, for example, soft skill development, PR, teamwork, and personality development. So you should develop this culture, has to come to Kerala, for example. Now, the people are, you don't blame the graduate. They are poor people. They have a good background, academic background. They studied hard. They spend a lot of time for the examination. But after passing the examination, they are a big blank, because they don't know where to go. Now, there the institute like KMM College of Arts and Science, you have a particular department called Soft Skill Development Department. Those who graduates and postgraduates, give them 1 month crash course, something like that, so that you can have the advantage. You can make people, you can mold people in a better way. This is the new field which is going to come in the near future in India, because the next 10 year, India is going to be the land of opportunities. Lot of international companies are jumping into India. So there are a lot of opportunities available. So please focus on, along with your academic background, academic courses, at least develop one particular department called soft skill development department, so that you can develop people so that they can boost their confidence to get a job abroad or anywhere in the world. So there is no authentic university approving this soft skill for the time being, but there are universities abroad. All the universities have this facility where they charge heavily. They charge on an hourly basis, like doctors, how they charge their patients for something like that. So you should have a small department where you can have, there are a lot, in Kochi and a lot of companies are there. Invite the faculties, invite the CEO, invite the CFO, Chief Operating Officer, accountant, even the sweeper, even the office boy, call them. Okay, he's the office boy in this particular company. These are his job descriptions. People should be able to understand. And I have a request to the youngsters. Please, don't jump into, don't dream for big job to begin with. You should start from scratch so that you can able to grab the opportunities. So soft skill is the only field where you can get you more employment opportunities. Yes.
Thank you, sir. So Mariam Afroz has asked something which is personal. So
Sorry.
after finishing your degree, so what are the different steps that you took forward to reach till here?
Okay, that's a very good question. I know Dr. Naushad knows me very well because I did my graduation and post-graduation in Government Arts College. After finishing my BCom, I studied ICWA with MCom. During the time in LIC, there is a provision. If you have first class in BCom, you can apply for LIC assistant. In my colleges, Government Arts College, everybody know from Trivandrum, one of the very prestigious colleges. Including me, 5 people got selected. And the person who was interviewing during that time was Harihara Subramanian sir. He was my teacher in ICWA. So he told me that, Bakker, this field is not good for you. You have a lot of responsibilities at home, and you have a lot of responsibilities. There are another world for you. So don't join now. Believe me, all the other 4 my classmates that are still in LIC. So I changed my dream. So after MCom, I studied my MBA. That while MBA by 3rd semester, I got selected in East West Airlines. And East West Airlines. So I was, you can say that at the age of 24, I was one of the highly paid staff in East West Airlines as youngsters. I was acting as the management executive in East West Airlines. And after that, the airlines collapsed due to the assassination of our respected managing director. So again, I looked for my opportunities abroad. So I landed in 1998 in Abu Dhabi with an MBA plus MCom certificate with 3 years experience. My first interview was with Ernst & Young, where they offered a salary of 12,000 dirhams in 1998. But unfortunately, before their offer letter, I got another job. So I was hooked into that job. I selected a career in retail industries. So I studied, I joined the retail industries as management executive operation and marketing. Then in between, along with that, I studied for my CMA and CGBA. CGBA is Certified Global Business Analyst, and CMA Australia, you know that. But after that, I've worked in one company for 12 years. Then I've started my own consulting companies and giving training across everywhere. Then I was also affiliated to SPAR International. Now I have around 22 years experience. Because you don't confine your ambition to one particular field. If one is not going to happen, you should go for another. There are a lot of other options are available. For the last 22 years, you can say that I'm one of the proud son of my father, who had given all his effort for me to make my study happening, and he has given me the pillar of support. So I'm one of the happiest son of my father, and because of me, my brothers got good job, and they have got a good life and all. I'm the eldest son in the family. So now I'm, by the grace of God, I'm well set off.
Oh, that was such a lovely introducing, like so. And I just
So
want.
that's what I'm telling the youngsters. Even if you may have a poor financial background, you may not have much money in your parents. So don't give up. Try to get a lot of opportunities. Try to grab. For example, in my life, I've attended only 3 tests, and all the 3 tests I got selected, because during that time, because I got selected in SBI probationary office, and my posting was in Chandigarh, in Punjab. My father said, "Don't go for that." And because that time you get around 5,500 dirhams per month, rupees per month, so that will not be able to feed my family. I have 5 siblings below to me, so I should take care of them. I should give them good education. So I thought that job will not be good to meet my expenses, so I switch on to the other field. So I'm telling you, there will be a lot of options available to you guys. You should have a very good mindset. That's what I've given that the point. Very important. Mindset is very important. Love your parents, love your teachers, respect your parents. Definitely their blessings will be there. You will be get anywhere. Definitely you'll get a place in the destiny is written by God. So you should do your part. You're nowadays youngsters, I'm very sorry to say that you spend so much time for social media and all. At least you spend 1/10 of your time you're spending to social media for developing your soft skill development. Understand what is happening in the world. There are 2 things. One is the self-awareness and situational awareness. Situational awareness, what is happening in the world, what is the demand of the market, work for that. Definitely you are going to succeed in your life. So don't give up. At least some experience. Don't sit idle. There are a lot of videos, everything's available. How to develop, how to improve your communication, how to develop collaboration skill, how to develop communication skills, how to develop critical thinking. Spend sometimes at least half an hour in a day dedicated. When you spend half an hour in a day dedicated, means never ever look on your mobiles for other things. Maybe your friends will be sending message, we will answer later. There will be people waiting for your message, we will answer later. But this half an hour will give you more improvement in your life. Please, dedicate your time patiently. Yeah. So next question, please.
Yes, sir. So that was so sweet and short story of you. And the next question from Ashley Raju. She has completed her MA English. And so, rather than an educator, what are the other job opportunities for an MA English graduate?
Okay, I'll tell you a story. The people with the English literature, believe me, they will have more opportunities than anybody in the world. They can be highly recommended anywhere, because, for example, China recruited 20,000 English speaking teachers to China, because Chinese cannot talk English properly for the accent and all. The people with the lectureship is one of the field where you can grab. If you have a good marks on your lectureship and you go for the UGC test, you can be a lecturer. If you don't like lectureship, there are good chances that, big companies, for example, Ernst and Young, PricewaterhouseCoopers, KPMG, all these multinational companies, they need public relations staff with a good academic good English language. If you talk properly, if you communicate, if you write the business communication properly, this is the field where you can grab for the English teacher, because public relation and account directors. Account director means client relationship. Where you know how to talk, what tone you should use, what type of vocabulary you should use. These kind of things, you are a better person than anybody else. So grab that. Big companies apply for that. It's called public relation and front office management. We should have a little bit soft skills on customer happiness and customer delightness. And definitely this is a field where you can get. Big companies, they're looking for client relationship manager, client relationship executives, where you can grab the opportunities. There are a lot of companies, even in Kerala also there is companies available. Go to the website of Techno Park, go for multinational companies. ask them if there is a vacancy in their front office management or client relationship, definitely you will get a chance.
Yes. I think your question has been answered, Ashley. So one question, sir, is that you have talked about collaboration with people.
Yeah.
So how can a student get collaborated with a person who is bigger than them? Yeah.
Correct. Okay. For example, take for example KMM College. You should have a tie-up with some of the industries. At least you send your people to orient them in 1 week or 2 weeks, so that people should understand what is happening. How the interdepartment is connected, how they are communicating each other, how that is the way the collaboration can be developed. Collaboration purely person relationship, interdepartment relation. You should be able to work with a person to produce something. That is the definition of collaborations. You should be able to work with a person to produce something. So you should know the interdepartments. So for example, you should know at what moment you should talk to your manager. Your manager may be in a different mindset, that you are going to ask something, he or she may not be able to approve. So you should understand, there is in management, there are 3 skills to make a person as a professional. In order to call a person as professional, he should have a technical skills. He should know what to do and how to do, what tools you are going to use. The second one is called human resource skill. You should have the ability to understand the pulse of the people who are working with you. For example, നമ്മൾ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയണെങ്കിൽ I don't want to go for Malayalam. Suppose you are going to after your college, you're going to your home. Suppose your mother is telling, go and buy something. You may feel irritated, right? You understand? Sometimes. So you should know the pulse of the people, what time I should talk to him, what time I should be able to do my work. That is called human relationship. You should understand the human relationship. That means the human relation means the ability to understand the pulse of the person to whom you are associating. The another skill is called conceptual skill. If something goes wrong, you should be able to correct it. Then only you can call a person as professional. These things can get only through experience, only through orientation. You may be good in technical skills because you are a BCom graduate or MBA graduate or MCA graduate. Academically, you are very good. But you should know the people to associate. For example, a person is having family issues. By the time if you're going to ask something from him, definitely he will feel irritated because this fellow, why this man is not understanding my situation now. That person may not be able to know. So you should know the pulse of the people to whom you are working. This kind of things can be acquired, can be acquired by practical experience only. If something goes wrong, I should be able to correct it. So the collaboration, these 3 skills are very important: technical skill, conceptual skill, and human resource skills. This can be get acquired only through a bit practical experience or orientation with any practical exposure.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. And a question from Vishnu Vinod. He has a diploma in logistics and he's a final year MBA student. So what about the opportunities in the logistics field?
Man, COVID makes this field more competitive, more opportunities, because you talk about logistic and distribution and logistic is the industry which is booming like anything nowadays, because everybody is on online. Amazon and Zomato and everybody, Alibaba, they are everybody into, because of the COVID, they are ordering everything on online. And there is huge hell lot of containers are in the port of various countries with goods and all. So logistics is the field where you can grab. So finish your studies, work with some couple of 6 months, or logistic people, still there is chance in Middle East and abroad. You can work on their website and all, start applying it. Definitely logistic, it's called logistic and supply chain. This industry is booming now, so there will be definitely a lot of opportunities in that particular field.
Thank you, sir. And Atul Verma has asked, he's a marketing student and he just wanted to know if there is any job opportunity in Abu Dhabi for a marketing student.
Guys, if you are there now, because I told you we are company because of COVID. There are a couple of people went to India, they couldn't come back to UAE. So in our company, we have 45 shopping centers across Abu Dhabi and all, and we need somebody who had presently available on visit within 10 days. I think you can't come on that time, right? So definitely, take a chance after the COVID normalization, and if you have any relatives there, because in Abu Dhabi and all, or UAE and all, the accommodation is very expensive. Your daily expense will be expensive. If somebody who can able to provide you food and accommodation, your relatives, your friends, and everybody, within a month or two, you can get a job of your educational background. That won't be a big deal, because now there are a lot of people, because in Gulf, if you analyze the Gulf situation, people are coming without educational background. So that's what they are. Because in a salesmanship, you need to have minimum degree. If you're degree graduates, definitely there will be some chances here. But don't jump now. Let the COVID be normalized after June or July. If you come to Abu Dhabi, if somebody there to take care of your accommodation and your visa, definitely if I'm alive in Abu Dhabi, I can able to help you as a commitment to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And Blessy Matthew, your question has been
Answer, whatever, it's not a commitment. I'm just telling you, I can try.
okay. You
Okay,
can.
okay.
Blessy Matthew, your question has already been answered by Kanu, sir. So I'll go to the question which Malavika has asked. She's a BSc Maths graduate student, and what will be a job opportunity for a BSc Maths student?
BSc Maths student, please don't come to Gulf and all. No, there is a lot of recruitment happening in government sectors, banks, and the maths students. Because if you can able to score well in maths, definitely there is chances you try for government and semi-government employments, because you prepare well for the competitive exams. If you have very strong background in maths, try to get some acquainted with the English and reasoning questions and all. Definitely you will get a chance in Kerala itself, because maths is because there are in competitive examination more than 20 to 30% of questions purely on maths. If you're able to answer the question on maths, definitely you can get a chance. So maths student, better don't prefer a job here, because the opportunities are very less, even in US or any part of the world. Basically, concentrate on attending competitive examination. Try to solve the questions for the last 10 years in a good speed. Definitely, with a good reasoning, with the good, you can able to get a job. All the best for you. Yeah. Hello.
So yes, sir. So a student has actually learned Six Sigma Green Belt certification.
Okay.
So student has done that certification. Is there any opportunities abroad along with her MBA?
Definitely, yeah, definitely there will be, because it depends upon your luck. If you are coming to a right time, because everything is timed. Your destiny has been written, but you keep on attending it. Definitely, your hard work will not be your hard work will be paid for sure. So MBA with the Six Sigma, there is chances. You should place in a good organization. That too with a good network. You should have some contacts in this part of the world. The chances are very less. If you have good contact, somebody there in your relatives or your friends, just ask them, is there opportunities available? And definitely you can try Middle East and even Canada and all. There is chances for sure. And believe me, the next 10 years, India is going to be the land of opportunities. So there are big companies, multinational companies are attending to India. Don't think that people working in Middle East and all highly rich. Only 4 or 5% of the people are the white collar people. The other people are struggling. They are living for their family. So maybe because of the exposure, maybe because of our mentality, you think that the people are very happy here now. Very few people are happy. The other people are struggling. In Malayalam, if you say that Dandatum Kuti Muttameni, people are struggling a lot. So don't think that our country is also booming. Lot of multinational companies are coming there. There are good agencies are working there. Please try there as well.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you, sir. So Fizana has asked a question like, what makes Dubai a popular choice for job seekers? Why everybody is looking job abroad?
1 minute. One. Okay. Dubai is a land of opportunities. That's what they say. In 1998, when I came first to Dubai, there is a road called Sheikh Zayed Road. There is only one big building. Those who your parents are there, or even I think Naushad also knows. There is only one building in Sheikh Zayed Street. It's called the World Trade Centers. I was interviewed in that building for Ernst and Young. I told you during that time, I couldn't able to grab the opportunity because my passport was with the other employees, so I couldn't get it. Dubai has a lot of opportunities. At the same time, a lot of struggle is required. Now, because Abu Dhabi is the capital of UAE, you can say that Trivandrum is Abu Dhabi, Cochin is Dubai. The commercial capital of UAE is Dubai. A lot of companies are there, but a lot of competition is also there. So Dubai is a land of dreams, a land of opportunities, and a land of destiny. You can try somebody there, your relatives, your parents, or somebody there. Try for a chance. If the luck is in favor of you, definitely you'll get through. All the best for you.
Okay, sir, thank you. Sharon Jalal has asked a question like, after her MBA, what are the procedures that she has to do to get a job abroad?
After MBA, now you should go to work. You should go to some institute where there you have a soft skill development. Definitely, you may think that soft skill is very easy. It is not that easy. You should put some dedicated effort to grab that. Talk to while you should freely talk to yourself, freely talk to your friends, understand them. Even there is office manner is there, telephone ethics is there, everything is there. So you should be able to the interpersonal relationship, personality development, a small course on even for online course with some universities abroad, or some institute abroad, or even a good institute in Kerala. Try to have some soft skill development, soft skill orientation. Then definitely after it may be 1 to 3 months, you will feel yourself, feel confidence. Then you start digging your destiny.
Yes, I think all the questions are over, sir. So one more question: a student who have completed BCA.
Okay.
What are the opportunities? Everybody wants to know the opportunities because our theme is that, no, sir. So
Now, see,
BCA.
opportunities, you have the information available everywhere, but you're not thinking of yourself. But you have the information, you have informed the information, but are you formed yourself to get a job? This is the question everybody should ask by himself or herself. You should know, are you fit to take a job? Are you have these 4 skills available in you? Then only you can able to grab. Opportunities are there, because as long as industries work, as long as the sun rises, definitely there is opportunities. But you should understand, are you formed? Are you equipped yourself to grab a job? Are you fit? That you have to understand that. If you feel yourself proud, okay, I am fit, don't beg for a job. Everybody in Gulf and all, if you go to Kerala and all, if you go to our people, can I have a visa for my son? Can I have a visa for my daughter? Now, this attitude will be stopped. We should say that my student, my son, my daughter has these qualities. She has these USPs. She can be a good for you. Why don't you try a chance? You should, that mentality, that shift has to be there. Now you should be, because you may feel, why this fellow is talking like this? No, I am talking of my own experience. I studied in a Malayalam medium schools. I came from a very, very economically very low background. Like me, a lot of people who dreamed more. Believe me, I had a chance to meet Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam twice. Now, during my college days, he came to our college as one of the speaker on our science seminar. And by the time, I was the one who hosted that particular function. When I met him along with Shashi Tharoor and Now I explained, sir, I met you in my college during that time. No, he said, I recognize a person who he was talking this in Malayalam. നമ്മളെ കഴുത്ത് വരെ നെക്ക് വരെ ബട്ടൺ ഇടുന്ന ഒരു പയ്യൻ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫുൾ സ്ലീവും എപ്പോഴും വൈറ്റ് ഷർട്ടും ബ്ലാക്ക് പാൻറ്റും ഇടുന്ന ഒരു പയ്യനല്ലേന്ന്. He asked me the same question. So you have to dream yourself. You should work hard. Well, hard work will pay you. Nowadays, hard work alone will not pay you. Now you have to have a smart work. You should develop, you should have a job, you should select a job based on a mindset with a passion. And definitely there is job. There is job. But you have to, people are not thinking, they're asking for, okay, I'm not blaming you guys. Everybody is asking for opportunities. Opportunities are there, but you are not thinking of yourself, am I fit to take the opportunities? If you are not able to convince an interview board, you are not going to get a job. So you should be able to understand your strength and weakness. This is my strength. Definitely, hard work will pay you. So you should be formed yourself. When you form yourself, definitely there is opportunities. Opportunities are there. I'm giving you, because wherever I go, I give a positive mindset to the people that there is opportunities. I use the word, the horizons of opportunities. The only thing that you should be able to grab it with a proper mindset, skill set, and network. Next question, please.
The next question you have already addressed, like what are the skills that a student has to focus when they go for the interview?
The 7 skill which I told you, that are the skills which is very good. That is the 3 R's and 4 C's.
Yes, that is what. That's the question that you have already addressed, sir. So the question is now over. It looks like we have covered all our questions. I'll call upon Naushad sir to talk a few words to address the gathering. Naushad sir.
Yes, ready. Good morning. I'm happy to see Mr. Kanu Bakker today this morning, because we have a lot of connection with Mr. Kanu Bakker. He already many times expressed the relationship with me during this webinar. So respected participants and dear my student, as well as HR consultant of the Abu Dhabi Cooperative Society for the last 22 years. So we got an opportunity to discuss with Kanu Bakker from the last 1 month back. When we discussed something, I got this opportunity. Why can't we present Kanu Bakker in this college? Because we are offering a lot of webinars from the last so many months. And he is the one person, apt person, who is able to deliver or answer the questions of the students, especially in this pandemic period, regarding their job opportunities in India as well as abroad. He answered almost all the questions properly. And I hope, I sure that all the students got the correct information, correct data about the job statistics, as well as the qualities, attributes which are required by the students for getting job abroad. We know, as already he told like that, our universities are producing only degree, and we, the college, has to provide support the students to acquire most of the soft skills which is required for getting the job. And if you are getting all these skills along with the qualification, there are a lot of opportunities waiting for you. And the person who talked before you is the right example. He is the role model for you. He started from the very zero, very scratch, and now he is in the best position. He is the person who came to address you with a lot of experiences. And I hope all the best for our students to get a job outside and as well as in the country. And thank you, Dr. Kanu Bakker, for accepting my offer to deliver a talk with our students. And thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Naushad sir. And now we will move on with the vote of thanks for today's webinar. On behalf of KMM College, I'm extremely grateful to our resource person, Mr. Kanu Bakker sir, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the event. We are enlightened with your knowledge and presence. And I'm pretty sure that the points that you shared would definitely be helpful for all the fresh graduates who are seeking job opportunities. Apart from job opportunities, you basically mentioned what are the skills that a student has to require before they seek for job opportunities. And the faculties as well as the students will always remember your concept, that is your HAIL concept, which said honesty, authentic, integrity, and love. And the concept HAIL, the most thing that I love is the term love, because we have to love people. And the HAIL concept will always be remembered, sir. And also the 3 R's and 3 C's that everybody, all the students should keep in mind while they go for the interview. I thank you so much, sir, for coming and for getting into this webinar. I also wish to express my profound gratitude to our management, who plays an instrumental role for the success and growth of our college. I also thank our principal, Dr. P.V. Sumitran sir, for his support. And also, I extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. P.M. Naushad sir, our academic director, for his consistent support, which always been motivating the teachers to work as a team and to attain the goals. And I would like to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to Munas Nasser, our Assistant Director, for his tireless efforts and initiating in making each and every webinar which is conducted by the KMM College a grand success. And also our HOD, Usha Thomas, who have joined all the way from Dubai, and Ms. Sarisha, Ms. Technical Head, and all the other faculties of KMM College for their support and cooperation, and also to Mr. Sabit, our system administrator, who is always running behind all the webinar to make it a big success. And a big thanks to all the participants who have joined the webinar from different parts of the country, as well as there are participants who have joined in YouTube as well as Facebook. So thank you so much, everyone, for making our webinar a grand success. Thank you so much, Kanu Bakker, sir.
No, can I talk?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Definitely, it's a wonderful experience by interacting with these guys, and it's an opportunity for me also to understand your questions. I didn't answer one particular question for the South Korea. Definitely, I come back to you. I know you guys. Please don't give up your hope, and definitely, there is a bright future for you. And pray for us. And thank you so much for being with me. A big thank you to everyone and the management for giving an opportunity to talk to everybody. And I wish you all the success, all the best for your career and your aspirations and your dreams. May Allah bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And we have actually put the feedback form in the chat box, so the participants can actually fill the feedback form.
So I can leave now, right?
Thank you so much, Kanu, sir, and very nice meeting you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.